morning, dear viewer. It's a pleasure to have your company this lovely Wednesday. It's always a pleasure for us when you choose a national broadcaster every single morning here to inspire you. And it's always special every single moment. I am the luckiest, I should say, spending more time with women. Brilliant, big brains, big hearts, magical hands, always out there to reach out to the nation, to inspire their communities, their children, their families, doing lots of things you cannot imagine. And they're here to inspire you, someone out there, the young children out there, the students, those in higher institutions trying to figure it out where to place your best foot forward. And not forgetting the parents out there trying to make the right decision, investing in your child. Which particular course would you go for? And where would you want to see your children flourish, whichever world it is? Not forgetting, we're still celebrating the women in ICT, the tech industry, not forgetting technology itself is really dominating. As a national broadcaster, we're going to be doing this all the time, to lift up a sister out there and to celebrate these women. I wish I would hug them and hold them. They have a lot of amazing stories, and for this particular episode, quite special, I am joined by Kutesa Peace, the co-founder Zima Women, yet again. I know her story has touched many of you, and what amazes me is that she's lifting other sisters out there. She's here to inspire. She has a lot to give out. And joining me yet again for this particular episode, I'll be joined later on shortly, which I'll also be joined by Rita Mosimenta. And a new face we have for the day this Wednesday. We have Belinda Twesije from Zima Women. Peace is a co-founder of Zima Women. They really have a lot to share with you. My name is Sandra Kahunde. It's always a pleasure to be here. Thank you for choosing the national broadcaster once again. Let me introduce the ladies to you. Here they are, very brilliant. I love their shoes, I love their style, but away from all that, they have big brains and big hearts to reach out to reach out to the universe, I should say. Belinda, good morning.
Good morning, Sandra.
How have you been?
Good.
I love the bit that there was no bit of temptation pulling your blanket this cold weather, the rain, yeah. But your heart was going out for the viewer out there, ready to watch you.
Yeah.
Peace, good to have you once again. How have you been?
I've been well, thank you.
Did someone tell you we missed you?
Yeah, now I'm becoming a regular, you know.
Yeah, I mean, this is something I'm really passionate about. So I'm happy for the opportunity to be here each time. So I love inspiring women. I also love learning. So that's why I'm willing to share, because the more you share, the more you learn. Yes.
The more you give out.
Yes.
The more you receive as well.
Exactly.
Your candle keeps burning.
Yeah.
Well, for those of you who have just tuned in for this particular show, inspiring, reaching out and celebrating the women in innovation, women in health, women in business, small, medium, all over the place. That is what we do every single morning here at the National Broadcaster. I'll let Peace introduce herself once more to tell you more about herself and what Zima Women does, so that you can all be on the same page. Peace once again.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Sandra, for this opportunity. Thank you, UBC viewers. I'm glad to be here once again. My name is Peace Kutesa. I'm a co-founder at Zima Women. Zima Women is a social enterprise that is working to encourage women to use technology. We believe technology is an opener of so many things, especially for women who have so many responsibilities. Technology allows them the option to sell their products online without having to leave their premises, but it also opens up a global marketplace so they're able to export, and that is our dream for all our women. Then we also have a focus on STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. So we want to mentor girls who are doing science subjects, technology subjects, engineering, and math. Everybody working in that area, as long as they are women, to mentor and also to be a mentee, so that we're able to furnish the next generation of women with the skills and also the encouragement to know that they can also do it. So that's our focus at Zima Women. That's my passion, because I'm a computer engineer. So I understand so well the challenges that are in the field, and I know how important mentoring is to me. So that's my dream, and that's what has focused my entire career. Yeah.
Wow, great story.
Yeah.
Now at least someone knows who Peace really is. Getting to Belinda, let's get to know more about you.
Thank you, Sandra. So my name is Belinda Twesije. I'm a public health scientist, and I am now working with Zima Women. So my passion is about empowering women and trying to bridge that gap, the gap of gender inequity, you know, because when you go out in the community, you find there's so many women that are left out when it comes to them accessing health services or just being able to support their families, and for me to be able to come on board and to support women, empower them with the skills that they can make their own money, they can contribute to their family budget, they can help their children, they can also inspire other women. That is my passion. Yes.
How has it been like for you taking that particular path you're into health, and then P says it's more of ICT where she is, and then you're reaching out to various women, I'm sure, that from different walks of life. How has it been like for you?
Okay, so for me it has been a good challenge, and it has also been eye-opening. So for women to be empowered with these skills to make some money, and then you also have the health sector. You cannot have good health when you're not able to afford good health. So for a woman to have her business, when she falls sick, she knows that she can be able to go and pay for these services at the health center, and if her child falls sick, she can also go and pay for these services at the health center. It prevents that challenge where you have to wait maybe at these government health facilities and you're not maybe well taken care of. So you're empowered to be independent and to go and get the health care that you need. Yes.
Well, shall be getting to know if they're empowered and they have all the energy and the confidence.
Yeah.
They don't misuse it at the end of the day. They're like, yes, we are super women. I'll get to peace. I'm sure you've, with the experience that you have, the expertise, and meeting so many women out there that you mentor on a daily, I'm sure you find different faces, unique stories. What are some of those issues they air out? What could be the challenges in the communities where they come from?
Yeah. Thank you, Sandra, for that. One of the biggest challenges for women in business is, well, there are two mainly: access to finance and access to markets. Access to finance is that the startup capital, where to get it is very hard, because a lot of these women running small businesses don't have a business history. Again, because of the double burden of women having to look after their families and also run their businesses, most of their business, they don't make it beyond 1 year. Now, when your business doesn't make it beyond 1 year, you don't have credibility as a business to apply for a loan. And yet, you need that money to give the boost to the new business that you're starting. And then access to markets, again, with the long distances, especially with focus on women in small and medium enterprises. There's the distance issue, which we saw a lot during COVID. But then there's also an issue of multiple responsibilities. You have a home to run, you have children to look after, you have society to manage. So that reduces on the amount of time you have for your business. So access to markets also becomes a major challenge for women. And then another thing which really ties in all of this is confidence. A lot of women are unable to run their businesses because they do not have the confidence to pitch. And all those three areas have informed where our work is, because we push for e-commerce because we believe opening up a global marketplace gives these women a way out. By having circles, women have access to cheaper finance and also easier access, because within themselves they can work with the money that they have together. Then the issue of challenge is one of our main focus areas is training on confidence building, training on pitching, which is something we're going to talk about later. Pitching is very important because when you learn to speak publicly about your business, you're able to sell better. You're able to, because you're the front of your business, you're the face. So the more confidence you have to sell it, the more options you have in as far as reaching the marketplace is. So that's why we urge all women out there, look for these opportunities where you can learn. Because those three challenges are the things which are holding us back: access to finance, access to markets, and then the confidence to actually sell.
Well, the confidence itself and the access to the markets. Are we talking about the domestic markets, or you're able to let them reach out to many destinations or cross borders as well?
Yes. The Zima, which is an online platform, is across borders. It's international.
Zimba mat, okay.
Yes.
Zimba mat, like Zimba itself, of course, Zimba women. And then the mat is maybe the spelling for someone who would love to log in.
Ah, okay. So Zimba is Zimba, the spelling, like how you say Simba, but with a Z, Zimba to build, or Zimba Bachala. So that's where the Zimba women name comes from, for those who don't know. The Zimba mat, M-A-R-T, is really a marketplace. So we moved our marketplace from physical, because we used to have market days, to an online marketplace where wherever you are, whether you're in Bara, in Gulu, in Nakaseke, you can put your products and a Kenyan can buy them. Somebody in the US can shop for their mother here, and then we deliver to them. So we believe that our marketplace opens up opportunities, both locally but also internationally, which is our dream for all our women. No matter, even if you're selling tomatoes, even if you're selling clothes, we believe that you can have a chance to export. You know, access to the international market is really what opens up us to grow. So that's our dream for all the women that we work with.
Wow, I wish to be part of something like that. Well, amazing. I'm sure the woman who is watching out there, or maybe the student, someone out there who wants to start small, it's never easy. You really take a note of what Peace was just explaining to us. Just a reminder of what is happening here. We're celebrating women. And that is Peace, the co-founder of Zimba Women. You can also be a part of that amazing package that they do have. I'll get back to Belinda right here. We had an opportunity last month to deal with women in the health department, and we had an opportunity to talk to the biomedical engineers and the gynecologist. It was really amazing. The nutritionists, the wellness, nuns, and some of the stories with a lot of stress and fatigue, even from uptown, those working in corporate spaces. You realize that the most common cases we just have to do with the mental problem as well. And then the lady from Mukunji, the side in the west, had issues to do with maternal problems that they face in the communities. You being into health, what are some of those common issues on a daily that that surface your table?
Okay, so in my area of research and the work that I've been doing in research, some of the challenges that we have experienced, that I've seen in the community, are issues to do with maternal and child health, and where you see that there are women that could get challenges when they are in childbirth, and they maybe don't get the right health care that they need in time because of challenges getting to the health facilities, delays when they reach the health facility to get that health care that they need, or even just finding maybe health workers that may not be on their duty posts. So there are challenges with that. But also when it comes to children, there are also challenges with some infectious diseases, things like malaria, that causes a lot of death among children, especially those that are under 5, and also sickness, basically. Yeah. So, but also now there are these new challenges that are the emerging challenges that come up. Where we have non-communicable diseases. These are lifestyle diseases. When one decides to live a physically inactive life and just eat food that you know how these days.
I was waiting for that bit of eating.
Yeah, we like the KFC and the junk food, and you don't really take into consideration vegetables and fruits that are actually good for us. So you have these new emerging diseases where people are getting more and more cancers, people are getting more and more diabetes. So yeah, those are some of the challenges. Yeah.
Wow, you really have a lot of work.
Yeah.
Well, for the viewers watching, good to have your company this lovely Wednesday. I'll just give a recap of my panel this morning. I am Belinda Twesiche was just explaining to you some of the common issues that she encounters on a daily. She's a public health scientist, and she's from Zimba Women. You can also be a part of the Zimba Women. Good stuff. And of course, just next to her earlier on, we did introduce Peace Kutesa, the co-founder of Zimba Women, and she has an amazing story. And what works wonders is that she wants to reach out to more of you, so you can also look out for her. And I did introduce Rita, that was also going to be joining us. Rita Musimenta is a social worker, women, youths, and children's rights activist. It's not a new face, yes. She has a good story to tell. Maybe just getting to know more about her for the viewer who has just tuned in this Wednesday morning. Rita, you're most welcome. Good morning.
Good morning, Sandra. And thank you so much. I am Rita Musimenta. I am the project coordinator, accelerator for Zima Women, but I'm also the founder of Amplified Voices Uganda.
Yeah. Good to have your company. How have you been when you left? You left. You left the set and went back to your work. How has it been like for you handling and dealing with women issues?
It has been a triggering moment for me, because it did not stop on me being present here, but it went further to me being able to do more in the lives of women. It has actually provoked the undying desire in me to do more and touch more lives. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. You have something new, something that you... Well, as a national broadcaster, we have lots of programs to let you know about what is happening in the nation, matters of national importance. I'll take you to something that you really need to look out for this Wednesday morning. My name is Sandra.